Thanks, Ross. Good evening all and welcome here to Green Gully Reserve for the highlights between Green Gully and South Melbourne. Green Gully, can they win and extend their season by a week and potentially sneak into the final six and rely on other results? And as for South Melbourne, all 3 points will definitely secure them a top 2 finish for the season. It's all up for grabs here this afternoon, so let's go to the action and find the winner.
Both squads out on the pitch, and we'll start with Green Gully. Goals: number 16, Pasi Schwalger; 4, Dean Fack; 7, Jeffrey Fleming; 8, Brandon Vassallo; 12, Matthew Sanders; 13, Joel Nikolic; 14, Ryan Ollerton; 15, Dragi Nastevski; 17, Andy Vargas; 18, Lubo Lapsansky; and number 21, Stephen Camilleri. And the visitors, South Melbourne. Number 1, Dean Anastasiadis; 3, Sam Vito; 5, Con Blatsis; 6, George Tzirtis; 7, Nicholas Curtis; 11, Andreas Oliveira; 14, Rama Tavzankoyu; 15, Fernando Di Moraes; number 19, Andrew Vargas; number 20, Gianni Dinitsis; and number 24, Anton Nalieri. Referee making sure everything's in place. The final round, Vodafone Cup action, round 26, here at Green Gully Reserve. And the champions, their season is on the line with this game. Not only do they need to collect all 3 points, but rely on other results to scrape into the 6 and have a chance of retaining their crown. And South Melbourne, what a stellar season they've had under the guidance of John Nastasiadis, currently lying in 2nd position. Under threat, however, from the likes of Heidelberg and Altona. And South looking to seal a double chance. Vargas here. The cross. Fleming. Cleared away. Lapsansky. Ollerton. Sharp pass to Fleming. Had plenty of power on it for him to control. And now it's South on the counter-attack. Dinitsis. Plays it on the inside. Nagleri. His pass cut off by Fleming, but the subsequent shot. And it's Di Moraes. What a season he's having for South. Anastasiadis. Ball misses everyone. Camilleri. Desperate sweep, clearing that ball. Blatsis. Measured the pass perfectly there to Vargas. And now it's South on the rebound. Tzirtis plays it down the line on the right side. Dinitsis. Nastevski trying to create some space on the outside. He can't. Curtis. Here's Di Moraes. Makes it look so easy. A great ball played on the inside there to Tzirtis. South still going. Fack clearing for Green Gully. Not out of trouble yet, the Cavaliers. Blatsis back in, a late foul. Nikolic the culprit. This could be the first yellow for the afternoon. Vargas, another corner. Deep ball. Nearly connecting to it was Camilleri. But South will clear. Oliveira. And quite a boisterous crowd, particularly on the left side of screen. The majority of the South travelling supporters making plenty of noise, urging on their club to try and seal 2nd spot in the Vodafone Cup. Dinitsis, his ball astray. Anastasiadis, missed by everyone, spills to Oliveira. What can he do in midfield? Transfers it wide. His target was Curtis. Nastevski. High clearance. Just spills over the halfway line. Nikolic has 2 to beat. Here's Sanders. Vassallo, and Vassallo caught offside. And Green Gully caught on the back foot the last few minutes, but now starting to lift themselves. Dinitsis. In fact, it was Nagleri. Di Moraes. On the inside to Oliveira. Transfers it. Di Moraes. Brought down but fairly. There's the referee. Vargas. Nastevski. Short to Lapsansky. Camilleri. And South's pressure. Putting pressure on Camilleri and Green Gully. And lucky break there for Green Gully. Vargas, his pass straight to Schwalger. Reyes finds assistance, and it's hit through the form of a runner there on the left flanking Blatsis. Blatsis, the tall defender, gets his cross in. Fak tries to clear and was infringing the process. Fak. Lapsansky gets around Fernando. His pass straight to both teams losing the ball quite easily. Oliveira, it's a great ball, and it's an opening here for South Melbourne, and holding on to it too long. Reyes cleared by Green Gully. That would have been South's golden chance in the half to date. Tzirtis with the turn, bringing the ball forward for South Melbourne. Oliveira, slow but patient build up this by South Melbourne, and Schwalger gets to it first. Great play there, Tzirtis, Oliveira combining there for South Melbourne. Starting to put some pressure on the Green Gully defence. Played down the line by Blatsis, it's a good ball too. Denitsis on the inside, Oliveira. As Reyes there, but Oliveira takes it on himself. And just over the bar, it did get a touch of a Green Gully boot. Corner for South Melbourne. Vargas with the free kick, cleared by Fleming. Spills here to Stefanou. Plays on the inside, Nikolic. Reyes. Curtis. Back with Stefanou. Trying to spot Vargas on the edge of the box. And this time Vargas felling Lapsansky. Vassallo can't beat Vargas. His claims a handball ignored by the referee. Fak send it back in for Green Gully. Vassallo couldn't control it. It was an awkward bounce. Reyes now on the counter, and Fak cutting that ball off towards Curtis. And just under 10 minutes left in the first half. Green Gully, a point may not be enough to get them into the six. Definitely need to search for the win. And South Melbourne, on the other hand, may not be assured of second spot with the draw too. Ollerton, the cross, and headed there. Nikolic. Sanders tried to send it in, but it's deflected for another corner for Green Gully. Vargas. Corner, and across the face of goal. It will be another corner for Green Gully. Lucky break there for South Melbourne. And Vargas, plenty of dip on that corner kick. Another corner for Green Gully. Anastasiadis off the line, but it's gone in. And it's Sanders. And Lapsansky with the corner. And South failed to clear. Anastasiadis couldn't hold it. And he's injured in the process, Anastasiadis. But the goal will stand, and it's Sanders. And the deadlock is broken finally, just before the 40th minute mark of the first half. And what a goal too for Green Gully, trying to secure a spot in the final series. It is Green Gully 1, South Melbourne 0. There's a scramble in the 6-yard box to try and clear that ball. Anastasiadis, he's back up after colliding with a few players, but Sanders got the goal, and a valuable one too for Green Gully. Ollerton clearing for Green Gully, and now it's the Cavaliers on the counter-attack. Nikolic has a runner there on the inside. Vassallo, that's his target. And a chance here for Vargas, and it's off the bar. Vargas, a great volley. And Gully should have been rewarded with their second. And after creating few chances in the first 40 minutes, back with De Moraes. De Moraes under pressure from Fack. Could have been held. South nevertheless bring it down the right flank. Tzirtis. De Moraes. It's a high cross. And getting to it there, Curtis. That won't trouble Schwalger. Spots the Vito in space. Along the left side, the Vito. Holds play up. Finds Oliveira. Oliveira transfers it to Curtis, cut off by Fleming. And on that note, the referee signals half-time here at Green Gully Reserve, and it's Green Gully 1, South Melbourne 0, a goal to Matthew Sanders in the 35th minute. The difference between these two teams at the moment, and we'll be back with all the action from the second half just after a few short messages. And welcome back to the second half. South Melbourne trailing by a goal to 0 against Green Gully. And South with 45 minutes to get second place back on track. And Green Gully, another 45 minutes, surely another goal. Not only secure all 3 points, Schwalger tested in the first 10 seconds of the half, held that with ease. And on the other hand, Green Gully, another goal we think would secure all 3 points and potentially a late charge for a spot in the Vodafone Cup final. Sanders, and this time he can't get around Anastasiadis. And Sanders may have had a case of having his shirt held, however the assistant was watching it correctly there. Schwalger, Vassallo, the new substitute, winning the header. Vargas, down the line. Here's Nikolic. Nikolic. And the cross cut off there by Tzirtis. Not out of danger yet. South Melbourne, Vassallo, and a wicked deflection nearly resulted in an own goal. Stefanou, the new substitute, cleared it for a corner, but it could have easily been an own goal. Vargas, curling ball punched away by Anastasiadis. Lapsansky gets to it first. On the right side. Worked down well here by Vargas. Lays it off. Sanders on the volley. De Moraes. Useful ball. Spotting Oliveira in space. And it swerved away at the last minute. Plays it centrally. Vargas. De Moraes. De Moraes, and well held by Schwalger. Ready to mop that up was Oliveira. Had he spilt it? De Moraes starting to get a bit cold. The gloves are on this half, and the temperature certainly has dropped a notch here at Green Gully Reserve. The Brazilian adapting to life in Melbourne, particularly a winter, and it's a great ball here. Sanders for a second, and well covered in the end. Tzirtis denying him a clean shot, and Anastasiadis has given it away cheaply. Nikolic, and it will be a corner for Green Gully. Do have the lead courtesy of a goal to Matthew Sanders, and that's the difference between these teams to date. Bassa, how important are he and Blatsis for South Melbourne? Coughed up possession, a golden opportunity to make it 2 for Green Gully, and the shot wide of the near post, for far post there from Nikolic. And Green Gully have had 2 golden chances this half to extend their lead. Playing it to Vassallo. Vassallo beats 1. And eventually 2, but that pass will be too long for Sanders. And Anastasiadis charging off his line to clear. De Moraes. It's a great ball in space. Oliveira. And was brought down illegally. Seems the referee. Green Gully conceding a free kick in dangerous territory. Vargas with the set piece for South Melbourne. Either he or De Moraes to take it. It's De Moraes blocked by the wall. Schwalger can't keep it in. A corner for South Melbourne. South Melbourne with the corner. High ball. Beaten by everyone. Oliveira. Couldn't get there. Nikolic does. And Fleming clearing for Green Gully. Vito. Vito sends a high ball forward. Trying to find it was the Nitzis, but Green Gully have the numbers. Vassallo plays it wide. Vargas intended here for Nikolic. Anastasiadis. It's an open goal and lunges the second attempt. And all Nikolic had to do was chip that over Anastasiadis. It was an open goal. All the defenders on the edge of the box, so too Anastasiadis. Fleming sweeps on the ball. Gets around Stefanou. Fleming across. It got a touch off a South shirt, but lurking there was Vargas. His shot 2 charged down. South Melbourne definitely with the work to do. They've been held back the last 10 minutes. South with the numbers to clear. Oksuz for a second. It's an open goal, and there it is. Anastasiadis is frustrated with his defence for not clearing that ball earlier, and it's the new substitute, Serkan Oksuz, that surely will seal 3 points for Green Gully now, and who knows, a finals position. We'll need to await other results. The home crowd go absolutely crazy here at Green Gully Reserve. Oksuz. Lapsansky. It's a good ball here to Fleming. A chance for a third. Great build-up by Green Gully. Fleming just couldn't keep his shot down to beat Anastasiadis. Anastasiadis, kick. He finds Vargas. Vito colliding there with Hader. And the flag stays down again. Oksuz and Anastasiadis got a hand to it at full stretch. It was another scenario of an open goal for South Melbourne. Had Oksuz got around Anastasiadis, Tazvankoya was running desperately to cover the line, and his opponent, Vargas. And here, a chance for Green Gully to make it 3. Vassallo still going. Well, he gets onto his left boot, but he couldn't connect. Oksuz on the turn. Charge down. Vito. South Melbourne don't want to concede a third. Goal difference could be a factor. I don't think it will be, but you never know. Anything can happen the last round of the Vodafone Cup. And it's Vargas. The Cavaliers on the counter-attack. There's runners there on the outside. Green Gully looking for a third, and the shot there from Hader. Straight to Anastasiadis. Great pass from Vargas. Found Hader. Running there on the far post. Hader, the finish. Straight to Anastasiadis. Schwalger. And that is the last touch for the game as Green Gully are triumphant over South Melbourne at home by 2-0. Have they done enough, however, to make a late charge for a spot in the Vodafone Cup finals? They'll need to wait for other results, and maybe the champions do have an opportunity to regain their title. Only time will tell, and South Melbourne a disappointing end to what has been a successful season. Can they hold on to second spot? We'll find out just after some results coming your way shortly from the